to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. It's still October and it's still fall, so I decided to build a tiny little cute cottage house on a mountain with lots and lots of pumpkins and all things fall and autumn all around it. And I thought something cute and kinda that looks maybe cozy and sweet and maybe a little bit like a medieval, Tudor, timber-framed fairy tale house. So yeah, I really hope that you like this one, guys. So I started building again from the top to the bottom because I know that the mountain would be a little bit tricky, and I wanted to have like at least 2 stairs going down the mountain. So 2 big rectangles it should be in The Sims 4, and then I stacked those outdoor retreat, I guess those are chairs or stone tables or something. And I always like to use them in my landscaping, especially when I do mountains or cliffs or something like that, because they look really, really cool, and yeah, you can stack them on one another, and yeah, they look always pretty cool. So this is a repetitive thing to do, but it gives me also like a little mountain, I would say, canvas to build on. So I always wanted to do the landscaping, like rough layout landscaping part first, and then at the end put the house on it, and then it was like kind of clear to me to do all the detailing, which will be all the pumpkins and the plants and so on. So this is usually how I build those kinds of builds that are with these mountain landscaping things. I mean, I've done this like a couple of times. In my water park it's the volcano, in my tropical island it's also a volcano. I've already built a micro home on a little mountain. So yeah, it's quite the same all the time. I know I'm not really innovative in that kind of sense, but I thought it would be cool, and I've never like built something on a little mountain like this. And yeah, I really thought it fits perfectly into Windenburg, which is basically it's a world that you get if you have the Get Together expansion pack. And I also thought that corner looks kind of medieval, fairy tale-like, especially if you have the fall, I guess it's even called autumn mod, which I will put in the video description down below. I've already shown this in my last video, which was the Starbucks in the bookstore for our campus. And yeah, it's so pretty. It's just like a texture thing. It's not necessarily like CC, so basically it's just like a mod that you install into your game, and it changes all the textures, or basically the color theme of all the grass, the plants and the trees. And it looks really, really beautiful, and I just love it. It's really, really cool, and it gives this amazing fall autumn vibe, which I really love. So the house I've basically already sketched out on paper, on a squared paper, and it kind of worked on the squared paper better than in the game, because yeah, I had like a little problem because I wanted to put the bedroom upstairs, and since I used so many roofs to make it more whimsical looking, I guess, or more magical looking, I also had like the roofs cutting through this, or through the bedroom upstairs, and I had to fiddle around with the roofs a little bit, but yeah, I could make it work, so it's absolutely playable. The roofs aren't in the way if you are into gameplay mode, live mode I guess it's called. And I fully tested this, so your Sims can go to the toilet and shower and sleep there, and also use the campfire, for example, that I've put there, and like walk around the whole mountain and everything. So it looks really, really cool. It's something special. It looks very unique in my opinion, and I really, really like how it turned out. It was much more of a, I would say, more repetitive thing to build. Especially when I do these mountain landscaping or lots of repetitive pumpkins at the end, then it's kind of boring in my opinion, but I want to clutter it up so bad, because I'm like, I just love clutter, especially in those kinds of builds, because I think they look more interesting, more lived in, because they have so much more details, and it's just, I just like it how it is. It's just something that I really like to do, especially in these kinds of builds. Because just going medieval, you could go with a very Spartanic or very minimalistic interior, like as if those people are poor. But this is something that I wanted to do here because even poor people have like their pottery, and I mean those Sims that live there are probably pumpkin farmers. So I thought maybe they have like lots and lots of cupboards or any kinds of chests or closets or wardrobes and stuff like this where they can put in all their food maybe. I haven't put in like a basement, which would have been possible. I think that's something that maybe you want to add, I don't know, but it would have been cool maybe to add like a wine cellar or something like this. But basically after building this in 3 hours, I was like, okay, I'm done with it. I don't want to put any pumpkins anymore. I can't see pumpkins anymore. It were so many pumpkins at the end, and I really hope that you like the cluttered and how cluttered it looks. But it's, yeah, pumpkin galore in my opinion. Like, it's a lot of pumpkins. So the bathroom is like super tiny. It's just like 3 tiles by 1 tile because I only needed like a toilet and shower. Because your Sims can just go outside of the bathroom to wash their hands in the sink of the kitchen corner. And yeah, I thought that's enough in my opinion. I really hope that you yeah, think the same way. But yeah, furnishing was more easy this time because we don't have so many medieval things in my opinion, because I don't want it to have anything very elegant, very chic, very funky, very like modern looking, of course. I basically just wanted to use lots of wooden textures, orange for example for the pumpkin fall theme, of course. And I only wanted to have like candles as the light source, so there are only candelabras and how are those called, like sconces or something? No, like the candles on the wall for example, and yeah, lots of other candles that are like everywhere in this build, and I thought it looks really cute. And outside there will be lots and lots of these pumpkin lanterns and pumpkin lamps, I guess. For those who don't know where the pumpkins are from, you basically need this spooky stuff pack for this, because then your Sims can carve pumpkins. And I got the pumpkins from the debug mode because those are the pumpkins that they can carve into lanterns, or the uncarved ones are basically the debug or like hidden pumpkins in the game that they use if they want to carve them. So I used like a couple of them. There are 3 color themes. It's like an orange, light orange, white, oh, and even green, so 4 color themes with the pumpkins here. And yeah, like I said, it's too many pumpkins for me now. I think I'm going to need like some time off the pumpkins for a while and maybe focus on more horror related things, because Halloween is very soon upon us, and I'm so happy because I love like horror builds and all that stuff. And yeah, I really hope that you will like what I come up with. And yeah, oh yeah, outside your Sims can also sit. There will be like a campfire, and I also use the outdoor retreat wooden logs to sit on. And I also used like lots of trees and plants and stuck them into the mountain part, like the cliff mountain part, just to cover like some things up and to make it like, yeah, like a little mountain or something, or to make it look more interesting just in general. There will be lots and lots of flowers and bushes and like, oh my god, I like stacked lots and lots of things on there. But I also thought it looks more whimsical, magical, fall-like in a kind of way. And yeah, I really enjoyed building something like this again, because I haven't like built something medieval with timber framing for a while. And maybe you guys know, I know that like my longer viewers of course know that, but I'm from Germany and we have lots and lots of these kinds of houses with timber framing, and yeah, it's something that I see quite often here in Germany. So yeah, this is basically the whole build, guys. If you want to download this, the download link will be in the video description down below. Also, I will do like a little video tour like I always do at the end of the video, so please stay tuned for this one. If you want to ask me any questions, or maybe want to be part of my building, sometimes I have like little polls and votes on my Twitter. My Twitter handle is Simproved as well, so if you are interested in that, you can follow me. Of course, you don't have to. But yeah, sometimes like people ask me what I should build, or tell me what to build next, or I ask you where I have to put certain objects or something like this. Like, it's very versatile what I do on Twitter sometimes. And sometimes, of course, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I really hope that you like this fall-inspired builds and that you enjoyed watching, of course. Please write me in the comments if you want to what I have to build next for October, any fall-related builds. I've seen lots and lots of other YouTubers do stuff like this, and I don't want to repeat myself, so I think maybe you have some awesome ideas what I could build next, of course. And yeah, that's basically it. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!